Ada for telling my friend her free spirit lifestyle is actually neglecting her kids. I, 31F, have been friends with Maya, 30F, since college. Back then, she was always the spontaneous, carefree type, the kind of person who'd drop everything to go on a road trip at midnight or spend her last $50 on concert tickets because money always comes back. I used to love that about her. She was fun, adventurous, and wild in the best way. But as we got older, things changed. I settled into a stable job, got married, and started planning for the future. Maya didn't. She's still living that same free spirit lifestyle, except now she has 2 kids, ages 6 and 3. And lately, I've started to think her idea of freedom is turning into something else entirely. Maya's a single mom, and I genuinely admire her confidence. She always says she doesn't want to lose herself to motherhood, which I understand. Every mom deserves a life outside of parenting. But she takes that idea to an extreme. She goes out a lot. Like, several times a week. She'll leave the kids with her older neighbor or her cousin while she goes to music festivals, last-minute weekend getaways, or random parties she finds through social media. Her social media is full of posts like, "You can't pour from an empty cup #mom but make it hot girl summer." At first, I brushed it off, maybe she just needed some escape. But the more I saw, the more uncomfortable I got. Her kids are often sick, constantly late to school, and she's told me more than once that she forgets parent-teacher meetings because those things drain her energy. A few weeks ago, I went over to her apartment to drop off a jacket her daughter left at my place after a playdate. When I walked in, the place was a mess. Dishes piled up, laundry everywhere, no food in the fridge except leftover pizza and juice boxes. Her kids were watching TV, alone, while Maya was in her room getting ready, apparently for another night out. That was my breaking point. I tried to talk to her gently. I said, "Maya, I love you, but you've been going out a lot lately. Maybe you should slow down, the kids really need you." She laughed and said, "They're fine. Kids are resilient. I'm teaching them independence." I told her, there's a difference between independence and neglect. Her smile dropped instantly. She asked what I meant, and I said, "You're barely home, they're falling behind in school, and they eat takeout every day. That's not freedom, Maya, that's you avoiding responsibility." She went completely silent. Then she said, "You sound just like my mother," and told me to get out. A few days later, she posted a long rant on Facebook about fake friends who think they're better moms just because they follow rules. She didn't name me, but everyone knew who she was talking about. Some of our mutual friends even messaged me saying I should have minded my business and that Maya's doing her best.